Welcome back, guys, and stay tuned because we are in the final installment of our countdown to 72 here on Critical Hits
and Bad Misses.
Hello again, guys and gals, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Clay.
And I'm Bo.
And this is the final installment. This week is when the new Metallica album 72 season comes out, and it finally got here.
Yes, and it has been highly anticipated, highly looking forward to. I can't wait, and it can't get here quick enough.
Well, we got 3 more days. You know, today is Monday. It's going to release on April 14th. So we've got 3 more days, and then there we are.
It's here.
And it's here. But today, we are finally up to Hardwired to Self-Destruct. And, you know, there was a good 5-6 year span between Death Magnetic and Hardwired to Self-Destruct. And the same format applies with almost every Metallica album in the past, 20 years. There's usually 5 to 6 years between new albums, and this one here is really no different. We had Hardwired to Self-Destruct, and now several years later, we finally get a new one in 72 seasons. But Hardwired to Self-Destruct was fabulous. I mean, it was a fabulous CD, fabulous album. Some people may not know what a CD is, young people these days. Hardwired to Self-Destruct, to me, was just a great, great album.
Well, I know one thing. I love Metallica, and I am ready to hear this because I don't think I've heard this version of it.
What we're listening to today is Moth Into Flame, and what we're going to do is we're going to take one of my other favorite artists, who is Lady Gaga, and we're going to watch the Grammy performance of Metallica and Lady Gaga doing Moth Into Flame. However, a lot of people are familiar with the fact that on the actual Grammy Awards show, there was a sound mishap, and James's microphone did not operate properly in the first verse of that song. So after his couple lines of the first verse, Lady Gaga ended up sharing her microphone with James for the rest of the song. And let me tell you, James was a little bit pissed off.
I would imagine I would be too.
So this is actually the dress performance before the actual show that night. And this is how it was supposed to have sounded as compared to what we got on the live broadcast. So anyway, Hardwired to Self-Destruct. This is Moth Into Flame featuring Metallica and Lady Gaga. See, their performance was still really good on the Grammys itself. But if we had gotten that sound quality with the actual performance, man, that would have been one of the better Grammy performances, in my opinion, that we'd seen in quite some time.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I have to say, Lady Gaga, extremely complimentary to that song.
Absolutely.
She just, it wasn't, she had the voice for it. It was natural. It almost sounded natural to her being in that song.
Yes, I felt like her and James really, really did complement one another well on that. The two vocal styles being separate from one another and then blending them together, man, they just came together like, peanut butter and jelly. I mean, it was
Yep.
kind of a weird analogy there, but
The analogy was good.
I mean, it was, but the Hardwired to Self-Destruct CD to me was just great. And to be left off with that and then going into 72 Seasons, again, which, I have a good feeling, which I said in one of our earlier videos, that this is probably going to be Metallica's last album. My theory on that, if you didn't catch that, go back and watch. I think it was the Ride the Lightning video that I did that in, but I can't remember for sure. But anyway, I do feel like this is the last Metallica album, 72 Seasons, and to go from Death Magnetic to Hardwired to Self-Destruct and then 72 Seasons, at least with the first 4 songs that we've heard so far, I think we're going to end on a solid note if that's the case.
Oh, I'm hoping it. And then if the rest of the album sounds anything like the first 4, they've got a solid playlist.
Absolutely, I believe so too. So, this one here, this performance, Moth Into Flame, Hardwired to Self-Destruct. I mean, come on, it's Metallica, critical hit.
These two together with Lady Gaga and Metallica, phenomenal combination, critical hit.
Guys, we appreciate you being here today. We appreciate you if you have been a part of this entire Countdown to 72 journey with us. Again, we are highly anticipating the new album, which comes out in just a few days on April 14th. So thank you once again for taking part in this with us and allowing us to entertain you in that short time frame to do one single song off of every album up to the new one. We appreciate you being here today. Make sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell so you know when we put up new videos here on Critical Hits
and Bad Misses.